Hello, this is Manish Patel with IMTF Trade. Today is September 23rd. We're going to give you a market update. It's been a while since we've given these. We're going to start back regular with them, but we started to do other things too. We released a free trading chat room here. This is on Telegram, so you could access it there. We post a lot of things there, more than we do in social media, because it's a lot easier because all our trading rooms are in Telegram. We sat there and talked about September statistics. There's high probability that this September we will end negative, and it looks like that. We've been talking about that since last month and the month before, and this will probably be the last September this year that we're going to end negative. The next 3 years, September has a high probability of being bullish. But you could see from the beginning of the month, we've been going down slowly and everything. The question now is, how far will we go down? What's going to happen and stuff like that. Seasonality, as we talk about in our weekly live sessions that we have with our students, typically what happens is sometime in October we bottom out, and at that point we go up for the next couple of months, and there's a couple of reasons for that. That's typically the Christmas cycle that's coming. Also, it's the presidential cycle that's coming, and so forth. So, the markets typically start going up at that point. But before that happens, you typically have the markets going down drastically going into sometime in October, where they finally bottom out and then start to push up. We've been talking about this for months now. This is the 10-year futures here. We have a setup that triggered here. This is a purple bar setup for our VIMTF volatility indicator. The entry was right there. The stop is a couple of points below the bar low there. And you could see here, this has been going up week by week by week. And our target is here at 3.93 roughly. If this is going up, this is not good for the US economy or anything worldwide, believe it or not. And every time the market goes up, the stock market goes up, we've been telling our students to stay bearish. And the reason why is this is kind of the barometer, the metric that everyone's looking at right now. That was between that and the dollar. And you could see also the dollar here, I'll pull up the dollar futures here, is going up too. And this is critical here because we had a TNT last week. A TNT, if you don't know, is a black bar that tells us that something can happen on the next bar. This was created for forecasting. And you can see here, we had a TNT that said this week that was very critical. And you could see it broke the high of the TNT, which is a major institutional resistance. And the entry was right there, and the stop is right there. And now the target's here. So both products, the 10-year and the dollar, been going up, which is not good for the stock market, and that's kind of why you're seeing it going down. So even going into the Fed decision, we were negative, and you could see that we still are. Now, where is the market going to? That's the magical question a lot of people ask. Well, it's simple. You have to look at the next support resistances. This TNT here defines support resistances here. You could see when we sat there and gone up here, it stopped exactly at the high of that TNT right there. The low of that TNT is right there, which is exactly where it stopped right there. There's right there. And the next place now, the target for the E-mini is going to be 3661.25. That's what we're looking for at least the market to get to. Now, once it gets there, we'll observe what happens with price action. If it sits there and breaks it, we'll see exactly how it breaks it to sit there and see if it's going to go to the next level. But that's what we're looking at right now. So we are long the 10-year. We are long the dollar futures here, and a lot of currencies like pound USD we're short, Euro USD, US yen we're long. You could see here we're there, we are long on this, and you can see we are short on the stock market, and we will remain that way until the end of the month. We are looking at long term, not short term, but long term. If you have any questions, you could email us here. Please join our free trading room here in Instagram, where we're posting a lot of opportunities out there for you. Thank you and have a good day.